الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب السماوات ورب الأرض رب العالمين، وله الكبرياء في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. هو الأول والآخر والظاهر والباطن، كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه، له الحكم وإليه ترجعون. وهو الذي في السماء إله وفي الأرض إله، يعلم سركم ونجواكم ويعلم ما تبدون وما تكتمون، وما يخفى على الله من شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات. ربنا لك الحمد حتى ترضى، ولك الحمد إذا رضيت، ولك الحمد بعد الرضا. وصلى اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيد الأولين والآخرين محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، الملك الحق المبين، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله وأمين على وحيه. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, all praise and glory and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We owe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala everything we have, and we are completely dependent on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all our needs. وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِّعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ مَا أَصَابَكَ مِنْ حَسَنَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ أَنتُمُ الْفُقَرَاءُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ هُوَ الْغَنِيُّ الْحَمِيدُ. So make sure that you do your best to thank Allah for what He has given you, so that He give you more, and so that you can keep that. And then make sure that you pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all your needs, and pray for guidance, and pray for forgiveness. All your needs are in His hands. Today I thought, in this transition after Ramadan, I thought about maybe it is a good idea to reflect on some fundamental questions about our deen and about life, who we are, what is it that we're expected to do in this life, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought us to this life, how can we succeed both in this life and in hereafter. And one thought that came to my mind is that life is like a job. You know, when you take a job, there is job description. So people hire you to fulfill specific tasks. And there are expectations. You have to know what are the expectations so that you can meet those expectations. And you have to understand your job description and fulfill it to the best of your ability, because that's why they hired you. And there are tools and resources that company can give you so that you can succeed in your job. Give you tools, they expose you to training, professional development, so that you become better at your job. And then there are tests sometimes. If you want to be promoted, if you want to move to the next level, then you probably have to take a training or a test or certificate or a degree so that you can be promoted to the next level. Life is very simple. We were created to fulfill the job. We have a mission in this life, and we better understand it and fulfill it to the best of our ability. Yes, we were not told this, but that's the case, that's the truth. That life is a mission, and our deen is a mission. Islam is life mission. It's a mission that you embrace, and you dedicate your life for it. And there are expectations. Yes, there are this concept of expectations, very important in Islam. It was illustrated by one hadith Qudusi and one statement, very famous statement made by scholars, in which they define taqwa. They define taqwa as what? لا يراك الله حيث نهاك ولا يفتقدك حيث أمرك. You are expected to be at a certain time, in a certain place. Allah should not miss you there, because you are expected to be there. And you are not expected to be at another place, you should not be there. لا يراك الله, Allah should not see you in a place He does not expect you to be. حيث نهاك ولا يفتقدك حيث أمرك. And He should not miss you in a place and situation where He expects you to be there, or a stand that you are to take, or an action that you have to do. Allah expects you to do that, then you have to meet those expectations. In the Hadith policy, I find this Hadith also, like all the Hadith, it's an amazing Hadith. If you read between the lines, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the Day of Judgment, it's a long Hadith, we're going to just focus on part of it. On the Day of Judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask a person and ask him, how come I was sick and you did not visit me? مرضت فلم تعدني. So the person goes crazy. How come, oh Allah, you are sick? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered and said, didn't you know that so and so, your friend, your cousin, your whatever, was sick and you did not go to visit him? Didn't you know that if you went to visit him, you will find me there? Which means what? Which means you were expected to be there. I shouldn't have missed you there, because at that time, you were expected to be visiting that person. And then the hadith goes on. Didn't you know that, didn't Fulan, so and so, didn't you know that I need food and you didn't feed me? And the person said, how come you need food? You are Allah. Said, didn't you know that there is a person, again, your cousin, your neighbor, your friend, community member, who needed food and you did not provide for him, and then for water, etc. Fortunately, a lot of time this happens to us. When somebody stands here and tells us about people who are hungry and thirsty somewhere, and that's just we go and we don't do even the minimum. So there are expectations that we have to know them, so that we can meet those expectations. And there are tools. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us tools. So that, why? So that to protect our faith, and so that to become stronger in fulfilling our mission. Tools Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us, so that we can protect our faith. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. Salah should keep you away from wrongdoing. Salah is a tool so that it can protect your faith. Fasting and all the ibadah, they are meant to do both. One, to protect your faith and keep it always vibrant. And two, to make you stronger. وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. Seek help in what? In prayer and in patience and in prayer. Seek help to do what? To fulfill the job that you were created to fulfill. You can get help from prayer. So prayer will help you become stronger and fulfill your mission, and prayer will protect your faith. And there are tests in this life. There are tests in this life. وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً. We have to understand that one important aspect of this life is that as long as you are living, you're going to be tested. Now, tested doesn't mean something bad. You will be tested with ease and hardship. And all is for your own benefit. Allah is in no need. Allah does not want to punish us. It's to make us better people. So why these tests? To make us better people. To purify your heart. To purify your faith. So if you pass the test successfully, every time you are exposed to a test and you pass successfully, you become a better person. You become a better person from passing the test and from the lessons that you learn from that test. So being a Muslim, meaning what? Meaning dedicating your life to Allah. Dedicating yourself and your life to Allah. And listen please to these verses, because unfortunately that's not how Islam was introduced to us. Hardly anybody heard that Islam is a mission. Hardly anybody heard that this is what it means to be a Muslim. Listen at these verses, which we should not have overlooked. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ دِينًا مِمَّنْ أَسْلَمَ وَجْهَهُ لِلَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ. Who is better in faith than the one who surrendered himself completely to Allah? أَسْلَمَ وَجْهَهُ لِلَّهِ. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْرِي نَفْسَهُ ابْتِغَاءَ مَرْضَاتِ اللَّهِ. Another beautiful ayah tells you what this deen is all about. Allah praises the category of people who do what? They give everything in pursuit of the pleasure of Allah. Man yashri nafsahu, yashri here means yabiya. It's in Arabic, it's not buying, it's the other way around. There are people who give everything, their life, their wealth, everything. Why? Seeking the seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In another verse, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا ادْخُلُوا فِي السِّلْمِ كَافَّةً. Or you believe, enter this deen wholeheartedly. Not shaky, not 50-50, not on the side, wholeheartedly. All your life, all your thinking, everything will be trying to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the beauty of this deen, as you surrender yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is in no need for you. Allah wants you to serve His people, to serve humanity, and to contribute to make this world a better place. So the direct worship between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes only a small part of the day. How much time are we going to spend praying and reciting the Quran? The bulk of our mission is serving people and serving humanity and making this world a better place. That's what this deen is all about. And in the last verse, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اشْتَرَى مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَمْوَالَهُم بِأَنَّ لَهُمُ الْجَنَّةَ. Make no mistake about it. This is the deal. That's the contract that we have between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does it say? It says that Allah has purchased from believers their lives and their wealth. Everything they have. Everything. When I say أَمْوَالَهُمْ وَأَنفُسَهُمْ means everything. It's just an eloquent Arabic way to say everything. And what are you going to have in return? You're going to have Jannah, heaven, in return. That's the deal. So take it or leave it, but don't mess up with it. It's a deal that is offered to you. Allah is offering, Allah who gave you life and gave you everything you have is offering to purchase that. And you're going to have in return Jannah. This is the meaning of Tawheed. This is the meaning of worship. You become a devout servant and soldier of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And understanding and executing Allah's plan becomes your mission. That's what the meaning of servant. The servant, and Allah's plan is good for you because Allah loves people and loves the best for them. So when you execute Allah's plan, that's the best. That Allah's choice is better than your choice because Allah knows more and Allah loves you and loves the best for you. So when you follow, when you try to execute Allah's plan, that all the benefits are yours. Everything is going to come back to you. لَنْ يَنَالَ اللَّهَ لُحُومُهَا وَلَا دِمَاؤُهَا. You slaughter a sheep on the Eid al-Adha, Allah is not going to get anything out of it. It's all yours. So, understanding and executing Allah's plan becomes your mission. And fulfilling, understanding and fulfilling Allah's purpose becomes your goal. So we become completely aligned with Allah's will and Allah's purpose, looking for it and fulfilling it in the pursuit of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and that's why a lot of time I said that this deen is based on three pillars, three major foundations. The Tawheed, and then the mission of the deen, and then the goals, Tawheed, Risala, and Maqasid. That's the essence of our deen. Ibadat are extremely important. But the ibadat, most of them, they were prescribed in Medina. Which means that the Prophet ﷺ did not present Islam as a list of ibadat, because they came late. And even the number of things that were prohibited in Medina. That's what the Rasul ﷺ was presenting in Mecca. Asking people to give that full commitment, unequivocal commitment to seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no matter what it takes. It's a complete submission. It's like, slave, or a servant, or a soldier. Sometimes when you talk about slavery, we talk about it's in a bad way. It is bad. Why? Because it is from human to human, and because it is forced. When it comes to being servant of Allah, it's great. Why? Because you're serving your Creator and you're doing it happily. Nobody is forcing you. See the difference? It's the same appearance. In appearance, it's the same. Slavery or being servant. But there is a huge difference because you're serving the Creator, not another human being like you, and you're doing it voluntarily. You're doing it happily. That's why the scholars, define Iman as what? تمام الخضوع مع تمام الحب. Complete submission with complete love. Because if you start at complete submission, it can become like a burden. You're doing it because you have to. Unfortunately, many Muslims nowadays, that's why they pray, that's why they're fasting. Because they feel that they just have to. And they're doing it just to avoid punishment. Not out of love and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. تمام الخضوع مع تمام الحب. So, if you think about it, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be like what? Should be, it's a love and gratitude that reaches the maximum until it turns into worship. Culminates into worship. That's what worshiping means. Worshiping means your love has reached a point where it turns into worship, it turns into ibadah. It's the highest level of love and gratitude. But worship out of fear, worship out of duty, that's not the best quality, of worship. So a Muslim, a true Muslim should have a vibrant faith, very vibrant relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, should have a life mission that you're dedicating your life for it, and should have goals, which are the goals of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which we mentioned it before. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants people to be free, wants justice to prevail, wants a human being to have dignity, dignified human being, wants this world to be peaceful, wants this world to be secure, wants this world to be prosperous, and wants this world to be virtuous. حرية, عدل, أمن, سلام, كرامة, أعمار, ازدهار, and then فضيلة. These are maqasid sharia. That's what Islam came to fulfill, and that becomes your job and my job to do it. Because that's what Allah wants, and therefore that's going to be our tasks and our mission. Life mission and goals that are based on vibrant faith. So, as a result, a true Muslim, a Muslim who understands his deen properly, will spend his life doing what? Mostly. One, trying to better know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, become closer to Him, and strengthen your relationship with Him. That's one track. Do we do this for a week or for a month? That's for life. For life. Trying to better know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then become closer. وَلَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيْهِ بِالنَّوَافِلِ in the Hadith Qudsi. The more you do, the closer you get to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. Getting closer and closer, and then strengthen that relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Work on all aspects of it. One. Second, you spend your life trying to better understand and better fulfill your mission. Remember the job and the job description? Same thing. You need always to try to better understand your mission and the expectations and fulfill them to the best of your abilities. You spend your life trying to understand and maximize your contribution to the purpose of Allah, the goals that I just mentioned. What is your contribution to make this world more just, more peaceful, more secure, more prosperous? What is it? What contribution are you making? Allah wants you to maximize that contribution, not just to do something, but to maximize your contribution. And of course, we can add to these three. Allah, your mission, and the maqasid or the goal can add better knowing Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why? Because he was the role model. That's the one that that's the one that is the most beloved person to Allah. So the closer you get to the model of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the closer you get to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And finally, trying to understand this life. Why? Because our mission does not get implemented in vacuum. You're going to have to understand how this universe functions, how this world functions, the human side of it and the physical side of it. So if Muslims properly understand their deen, they should be at the forefront of scientific research. Why? Trying to discover the rules that Allah has embedded in this universe and leverage them to fulfill their mission. And that's what Muslims did when they properly understood this deen. They were at the forefront of scientific research and discovery. Why? It was part of their mission and part of their ibadah. Because there is no way you can make this world a better place if you don't understand it. If you don't understand how the society functions, how the political system functions, what can you do to fix it? If you don't understand how this universe functions, how can you make life better? That's the purpose of science, that's the purpose of our deen. It's one and the same. The purpose of science is to improve the life standards of living. The purpose of our deen is the same thing. هو الذي أنشأكم من الأرض واستعمركم فيها. Allah created you from earth and settled you in earth so that you may develop it. والذي أنشأكم من الأرض واستعمركم فيها. So if you want to summarize this in 2 words, the life of believers is centered around knowledge and action. More knowledge, more action. Learning more, doing more. If you cannot do more, you reach the maximum, become more efficient at what you're doing. Learning more, doing more for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tell me how many Muslims, what is the fraction of Muslims in the Muslim world, in our community today, who are following this, who are eager to learn more about Allah, about their mission, about their deen, about the goals of this deen, about the Prophet ﷺ, about this life, and who amongst us who is really trying to every day say, what can I do more than yesterday? Who is trying to challenge himself and push himself to do more? And it's never too late. It's never too late to make adjustments. We have no excuse. The companions, some of them, they came to Islam when they are in their 40s. 40 years in shirk, then they came to Islam. So it's never too late. Let's not try to come up with any excuses. It's never too late to revisit your understanding and your practice and your commitment to this deen. Now the ibadat, where they fit in this scheme, where we fit those ibadat, those acts of worship, the fasting, the prayer, the hajj, the zakat, where do they fit? These are they are meant to express your love and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, when you are grateful to someone and you're looking to do something for that person to express your gratitude, that should be your attitude with Allah wa lillahi al-mathalul a'la. That you love Allah and you are so grateful to Him. So you're looking for a way to express that, and then you find prayers, fasting. That's an expression of your love and gratitude. Unfortunately, again, many Muslims around the world, they perform these worship acts without any feeling. Why? Because it was part of the habits and part of the culture and the tradition. So all the ibadat, they are acts of worship. They are meant so that you express your love and gratitude of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you harness it by getting to know Allah more. And عرف الله أحب. See how much intertwined our deen is. إن هذا الدين متين, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. You work on getting to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more. The more you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more you love Him. The more you love Him, the more you are motivated to express that love in acts of worship. You become more motivated. So they are meant to do that. And they are meant to maintain your faith, refresh it, strengthen it, upgrade it, especially Ramadan. Meant to upgrade your faith. You know, software upgrade, there is also a mechanism to upgrade your faith. In Ramadan, it was an opportunity for us to upgrade our faith. And we talked about Salah, and Salah tanha عن الفحشاء والمنكر. So protect your faith, maintain it, upgrade it, refresh it, etc. Renew it. That's what the ibadat are meant to be. كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. You worship to increase your taqwa. You worship to express your love and gratitude and to increase it. Both. It's a very synergetic. You worship to express your love and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to increase your love and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in one verse in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established that link, very strong link between ibadah and taqwa. يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. It's the same. لعلكم تتقون was mentioned about fasting. Now it is about ibadah in general. Oh, people worship Allah who created you and created the people before you so that your taqwa will increase. So the ibadah that does not increase taqwa is deficient. It's not good. Why? It's not fulfilling the purpose. Remember, it's like the AC that does not cool, or the refrigerator that does not cool the food. Yes, it is making noise, but it is not doing the job. Yes, you are making ruku'ah and sujood, but you're not achieving the goal of prayer. Or the goal of prayer is not being achieved. And three, they are meant to strengthen you. Strengthen you why? Because you have a huge mission to fulfill. In case you forget or in case you have not told this before. You have a huge mission to fulfill, and these ibadat, they are very helpful. Very helpful to make you stronger. And remember when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prescribed Qiyam al-Layl, He said in Surah Al-Muzammil, إِنَّا سَنُلْقِ عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. Why are we asking you to stay at night praying? So that you become stronger, because you have very humongous mission and message that you're going to carry. And that message and mission that was carried by Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is ours. It was just sent to demonstrate, to show us how to do it. It was not the mission of Muhammad ﷺ. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ لِلنَّاسِ. That this book was sent to people through you. And this mission is the mission to people. It's for you. But it was Rasul ﷺ was sent so that he can demonstrate, he can be a demo and show us how to do that job. So these are the purpose of ibadat. Again, one is as expression of your love and gratitude and to strengthen. Two, to protect your faith and renew it, refresh it, and strengthen your faith. And third, to make you stronger so that you can fulfill that mission. استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة. استعينوا, seek help in patience and prayers. And Ramadan was a great ibadah that does all of this. It's amazing. It's a stronger faith. It's a stronger person with that self-restraint and being able to live for a month on a few hours of sleep and no food, no drink for the whole day, make you very stronger, much stronger. And then vibrant faith and renewing, refreshing, and getting closer to Allah. Why we get closer to Allah? Because in Ramadan, alhamdulillah, we have a chance. Hopefully everybody took advantage of that chance to change your book of deeds. We enter Ramadan with a book of deeds that has some credit and some charges and liability. We come out of Ramadan with a lot of credits, a lot more credits, and no liability. Why? Because there was an opportunity to wipe out all your sins in Ramadan, to get all your sins wiped out. And with that book, any improvement in that book will bring you closer to Allah. Because that's the book that decides your status with Allah and decides your destiny on the day of judgment. It's, and subhanAllah, amazing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us one ibadah, 1 month a year. That's Ramadan. Once in a lifetime, that Hajj, when you leave everything and then you go to perform Hajj. One prayer, one ibadah daily. 5 times. That's a good for maintenance, to keep you on track, so that you will not wait until Ramadan or until you perform Hajj. That keeps you on track. And then zakat to purify your hearts and keep you away from greed. You put your hands in your pocket or your check and then give some of the money that Allah has given you, while acknowledging that it belongs to Allah. That's what you do. خُذْ مِنْ أَمْوَالِهِمْ صَدَقَةً تُطَهِّرُهُمْ وَتُزَكِّيهِمْ بِهَا. That money will purify people and will purify wealth. Now, if you put all of this together, now you can understand. Now we all can understand why the ibadah, the worship, was for Rasulullah a joy. It was a joy. وَجُعِلَتْ قُرَّةُ عَيْنِ فِي الصَّلَاةِ, Rasul said. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said he loves a number of things, but what is the thing that is most beloved to him is prayer. So the utmost pleasure of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is when he stands up to pray. Why? Because prayer will have all these meanings. He was not praying because he has to. He was not praying because he found his parents praying. He was not praying just to avoid punishment. He was praying out of this, expressing his love and gratitude, strengthening his iman, and strengthening himself and trying to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَجُعِلَتْ قُرَّةُ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ. That should be our goal. Working on our worship acts, first of all, revisit our understanding and our commitment to this deen, and rediscover it and embrace it again as a life mission where you dedicate all your life and dedicate yourself for it, and then revisit the ibadat and connect them to the mission so that they have a meaning. Once those ibadat are detached from vibrant tawheed and from this mission, they become obsolete. And that's why you can understand why. You can understand why in Muslim world nowadays, and even here, so many people are praying, mosques are full, hijab is everywhere, but nothing is changing. Why? It is not producing its effect. Why? Because it is being performed mechanically. It is not linked to anything. So over the last decades, several decades, so many mosques were built, so all these mosques were are full with people praying. And you can see here with 1 Jumu'ah, 2 Jumu'ah, 3 Jumu'ah, but not much is changing. Why? Because these ibadat, they are being performed as a routine act. They lost the touch. They are no longer an expression of love and gratitude. We no longer do them to increase our love and gratitude. We are no longer seeking those ibadat because we have a big mission and we need all that spiritual energy and spiritual power, so they become detached acts that we do them just because we have to. I have Dhuhr prayer, I have to just pray, I have Asr, I just want to get it out of the way because it's something that they have to. It is it's never too late to make those adjustments and to make change, so please revisit your understanding of this deen and try to rediscover the true Iman, and you will find the beauty of this Iman, and you start enjoying worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seeing Salah both as a joy and as a need. You need that power, and you need all the dua that you make to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because you have a huge mission to fulfill. وَتُوبُ إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّهُ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونتوب إليه. أعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. But dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, in closing, I believe this is the frame that we should have been given very early on in our childhood. When Islam and Allah were introduced to us, this is the way they should have been introduced. It didn't happen. It's never too late to fix it for ourselves and fix it for our children. This is the frame I believe that every new Muslim should be given first, before we confuse them with details. They have to understand the frame and then fill in the blanks. They have to understand the essence of this deen. In the same way as the Prophet ﷺ presented. Rasul ﷺ, when he presented Islam to people in Quraysh, did not tell them that the first thing that you shouldn't eat pork. That was not the essence. He didn't even present ibadat themselves. He was presenting this, asking for people to dedicate themselves and their lives to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and kept reinforcing that commitment for 13 years. But this small number of people who had that understanding and that commitment, they went on to change the world. They went on to become leaders of great civilizations. And they created a great success story that until now we cannot even replicate it. Even though our situation is much better than theirs. They were in the middle of nowhere, in the desert, with no money. Most of them are illiterate. In a tribal society, it cannot be worse. Conditions cannot be worse if you compare them to our situation today. And with all the resources and the opportunities that are available for us. So again, don't stick to what you inherited. Remember that this is one of the worst things that people can do, is say that because this is the way I found my parents practicing Islam, so I'm going to continue. No. Always refresh, always revisit, double check, because this is serious. But this is what's going to determine your destiny hereafter and your status with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this life. This is not something that you can take lightly. Or I think what I'm doing is that I'm doing the right thing, or I'm doing what's supposed to do. There is no I think here. You're going to have to be sure, and you're going to have to find out, and ask if you don't know. Find out why you are here, what are the expectations from you, and how you can fulfill that mission. What is the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His purpose that He assigned you, the honor, even before the responsibility, the honor to fulfill Allah's purpose. What is greater honor than working for Allah? What is greater honor than executing the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا توفنا وانت راض عنا واختم بالصالحات أعمالنا واجعل خير أعمالنا خواتمها وخير أيامنا يوم نلقاك. متعنا اللهم بالنظر إلى وجهك الكريم. ربنا ارحم والدينا كما ربونا صغارا وارحم موتانا وجميع موتى المسلمين. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وطاعتك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وعنا على اجتنابه. اللهم لا تدع لنا في جمعنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا كربا إلا نفسته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مريضا إلا شفيته